I wish I could hate you. I wish I could separate your existence from mine. I wish I could be made new. I wish I could relate to the ones who insist I'll be fine. Perspective. Our minds, while in the throes of withdrawal after a breakup, will seek out familiar patterns. Muscle memory grasps at anything that it still recognizes amidst the chaos and pain of the unknown. Maybe we suddenly start seeing the type of car they drive everywhere, their favorite color, their favorite food, their favorite number, that show on Netflix. They seem to be everywhere now that they are nowhere. Maybe we even go out of our way to feed the addiction, creeping their social media updates or hanging on to their personal items. We must understand that while moving on takes time, time alone is not enough. As long as we continue to feed those thought patterns, they will persist. Our minds cannot tell the difference between recalling memories and reliving them. Closure is internally found, not externally received. Perspective. The idea of closure is a funny thing. Imagine if our freedom hinged upon other people's ability to face their mistakes and take ownership of them. Is our strength limited by the weakness of others? It can't be true, and yet so many of us act like it is. Maybe it's easier to blame. Maybe it's easier to remain broken. Maybe it's easier to chase reasons and excuses. Maybe we refuse to do the work because they haven't done their part of it yet. We lay down and make our home in the refuse because we refuse to get our hands dirty and clean up the mess that we didn't make. But it was I who came undone, trying to take love from the wrong ones. Perspective. I spent the majority of my romantic experiences taking from love. An empty cup seeks to be filled. I covered up my emptiness with band-aid relationships. I walked on them like crutches. It was not my heart's intention to use or hurt anyone, but I took what others were willing to give me because it allowed me to feel okay, even if just for a moment. The problem is, from a place of enablement, I never learned to walk. I never learned to heal. I blamed the crutches. I was angry. I was insecure. No one was ever enough, but that's only because I was never enough. When we seek love and fulfillment in the wrong places, we will never be satisfied. Whether it be in our romantic relationships, our bodies at the gym, in material success, filling our cup from any external, temporary, and limited source will ultimately become our undoing. You tell me you're not in love with him. You tell him I'm still in love with you. I wonder what you tell yourself. Perspective. It is for a lack of integrity that inner peace will elude us indefinitely.